In this video, I am going to solve KCET 2018 Mathematics paper part 3 from question number 21 to 30. Let us see the first question in this case, question number 21. If A is equal to 2 minus 2 minus 2, 2, then find the, and also one more given condition, a to the power of n is equal to 2 to the power of k into a, where k is what in this case. I am not solving this question by an usual method. It is lengthy process, but I am solving this by a shortcut method. So usually they ask 2 or 3 questions on this chapter in KCET. Let us take first question in this case. So we need here in this case we have to find out a square value. First a is equal to a, obviously a is equal to a, put n is equal to 1, put n is equal to 2, a square is equal to a into a, nothing but 2 minus 2 minus 2, 2 into 2 minus 2 minus 2, 2, it is equal to the 8 minus 8 minus 8, 8. So here 2 square is common, take outside, 2 square into 2 is remaining in inside, 2 minus 2 minus 2, 2, it becomes a square is equal to 2 square into a. So using these two condition, identify the answer of the k value. So in this case put n is, these are all k values, k, put n is equal to 1. So here in this case put k is equal to 2 to the power of n minus 1 and n is equal to 1, a is not equal to a in this case. So this option is wrong. Here also put k is equal to n plus 1 and then n is equal to 1, a is not equal to a. This is also wrong. And then put k is equal to n minus 1 and n is equal to 1, this is a is equal to a, may be correct. So this is also put k is equal to 2 into n minus 1 and then n is equal to 1, this is also a is equal to a. So among 4 options, 2 options are wrong, 2 options are correct, may be correct. So next we take here 2 options are computed. So next take n is equal to 2. So here n is equal to 2. So already this is a wrong option, this is also wrong, this is also wrong. So computed 2 options C and D. Put n is equal to 2. N is equal to 2 means a square is equal to 2 square into a. So here a square becomes 2 into a. Put k is equal to n minus 1 and then n is equal to 2 power 1. So a to the power of 2 is equal to 2a. It is wrong. A square is equal to 2 square into a. So this is wrong. This is correct. A square is equal to 2 square into a. Put k is equal to 2 into n minus 1 and n is equal to 2. 2 minus 1, 1. 2 ones are 2. 2 to the power of 2 is obtained. It is correct option. So option D is correct in this case. Option B, A, B, C are wrong. So this is moderate problem. Few students attend this question easily. Take down. So now let us move on to the next question, question number 22. Once again this question based on the chapter matrices, particularly algebra on matrices. So here algebra is multiplication. So if 2 matrices are equal, then corresponding elements are equal. Using this condition we have to find out the x and y values. First multiply these 2 matrices, we get to 1 cross 2 matrices, that is x into 1x plus y equal to the 2 and minus x plus y equal to the 4. So add these 2 simultaneous linear equation, 2 variables, x cancel. So 2y equal to the 6, y is equal to 3. Here y is equal to 3 is obtained. Put y is equal to 3 any 2 equations, we get the x value. Put y is equal to 3 in x plus y is equal to 2. This implies x is equal to x plus 3 is equal to 2, x is equal to 2 minus 3 minus 1. So x minus 1, y 3. Respectively is there, first x and then y minus 1 comma 3. Option D is correct. This is easy question. All the student attend this question easily because they already solved this type of question in NCERT textbook. Take down. Now let us move on to the next question, question number 23. Once again, this question based on the chapter matrices, in particularly algebra on matrices. Here multiplication is there. So it is a mixture of matrix and trigonometry because cos alpha, sin alpha, cos alpha are there. So using a trigonometry identities, we have to identify the a into a dash in this case. So now take a into a dash. A is given cos alpha, sin alpha minus sin alpha cos alpha. So next transpose we take. Transpose means interchange the rows and columns. Cos alpha sin alpha minus sin alpha into here cos alpha. So multiplication we get first row first column cos square alpha sin square alpha. We know that cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1. In the same way cos square alpha plus sin square alpha is equal to 1. This is 1. Next cos alpha into sin alpha minus sin alpha into cos alpha plus same quantity opposite sign cancel each other 0. Here also same sin alpha cos alpha sin alpha opposite sign minus plus cancel each other. Next minus into minus plus sin square alpha in plus cos square alpha equal to 1. This is identity matrix I. So A into A transpose is equal to I. Option D is correct. So this is easy question. Most of the students solve this question easily because they have already solved this type of question in NCERT textbook with real entries. Here trigonometry entries are there. So take down. So now let us move on to the next question, question number 24. This question based on the chapter determinant. Usually they ask 3 or 4 questions on this chapter in KCET. Let us take, we take first question in this case 24. If x, y, z are real numbers, then the value of the determinant, we have to find out the value of the determinant in this case. I am not solving this as usual method. I am solving by shortcut method. So easily we can identify the values of determinant if giving a values to the x. So here x belongs to any real number. I am giving values x to the 0. So here in this case put x is equal to 0. So 5 to the power of 0 1 again 5 to the power of minus 0 is also 1 plus 1 2 square same a 2 square. Next 1 minus 1 0 1 minus 1 0 1 minus 1 0 when x is equal to 0 is given. So 0 0 0 last column as it is. If any row or column in the determinant equal to 0, that the determinant value vanishes. So nothing but this is 0. Value of this determinant is 0. Easily identify if giving a value to the x. This is easy question. Most of the students solve this question easily. But an usual method, but I am solving this question by a shortcut method. Take the. So now let us move on to the next question, question number 25. Once again this question based on the chapter determinant, particularly evaluate the determinant. So let us see the question in this case, the value of the determinant. This is wrong question because instead of a, if C is given, the value of this determinant is C, but here A is given, no one option match with this result. So this is wrong question. Grace mark is allotted to this question in KCET. Take down. So now let us move on to the next question, question number 26. Once again this question based on the chapter determinant, particularly find the area of the triangle whose vertices are given by using determinant method. So in this case 3 vertices are given and also area is given. Find the values of this determinant square. So using the formula, area of the triangle whose vertices are given nothing but half into your first vertex is x1 y1, x1 y1 1, second x2 y2 1, third x3 y3 1 equal to the area is given. If area is given, it take as plus or minus k. Now cross multiplication we get 2k x1 y1 1 x2 y2 and cross multiplication and multiply by 4 on both side, it becomes plus or minus 2k is there, multiply by 4 nothing but 8k, plus or minus 8k. Here multiply by 4, any rows or any column multiply by 4, it is the property. So using property, multiply by 4 on both side nothing but a third column all the elements in the third column multiply by 4. In matrices all the entries are multiplied by 4. Here in this case determine any row or any column multiplied by the given elements. So in this case we take element 4 multiply by 4, third column 4 x2 y2 x3 y3. So now squaring on both sides we get the required answer. So squaring on both sides, it becomes x1 y1 4, x2 y2 4, x3 y3 4 whole square is equal to plus or minus 8 square 64 into k square. So 64 into k square is the correct answer. Option C is correct. So this is average question. Most of the students solve this question easily. Take down. So now let us move on to the next question, question number 27. This question once again based on the chapter determinant, particularly properties of determinant. So let us see the question. If A is a square matrix of order 3 cross 3, nothing but n cross n, here n is 3, then find the determinant of phi into A is equal to, this is repeated question, only numerical value changes in KCET. So in this case we know that a formula, if order of A is equal to n cross n and k belongs to the any real number, then determinant of k into A, directly we can write k to the power of n into determinant A. So here in this case k is 5 and k is 5 and n is equal to 3. So now phi into A is equal to, determinant of phi into A is equal to 5 to the power of 3 into determinant A, nothing but 125 into determinant A. Option B is correct in this case. This is NCERT direct question. All the students solve this question easily because they have already solved this type of question in NCERT textbook. So they has this type of question in theory examination also, it carries 1 mark. Here also it carries 1 mark. Take down. So now let us move on to the next question, question number 28. This question based on the chapter continuity and differentiation, belongs to the continuity, particularly it belongs to continuity at a point. So let us see the question. Here f of x is given. So two functions are given in this case. In the x greater than or equal to minus 1 0, this is x is greater than or equal to 0, strictly less than or equal to 1. So using this condition 2x plus 1 divided by x minus 1. So here given it is continuous function at x is equal to 0. Using this condition, it is continuous at x is equal to 0 means LHL is equal to the RHL. So LHL means what? X values approaches 0 from left hand side, nothing but x tends to 0, x values in this case less than 0. So using the function square root of 1 plus kx minus square root of 1 minus kx whole divided by x equal to x values, right hand limit means what? X values approaches 0 from right hand side, nothing but x is greater than 0. So limit x tends to 0 using the function 2x plus 1 divided by x minus 1. Now simplify this, In this right hand side easily we can identify limit, but left hand side it is 0 by 0 form. So 0 by 0 form, when 0 by 0 form is obtained, apply the L'Hospital rule, LHR rule. So LHR rule means what? So LHR rule means what? Differentiate numerator and denominator till end the 0 by 0 form, till we get end that 0 by 0 form. So now differentiate numerator. So in this case limit extends to 0, 1 divided by 2 root of 1 plus kx. Again differentiate 1 plus kx, nothing but k. So here also same, minus k is there, it becomes plus k divided by square root of 2 into 1 minus kx divided by x is 1 is equal to, directly apply the limit in this case. So this is 0 plus 1, 1, 0 minus 1 minus 1. So now apply the limit, x is equal to 0, it becomes k by 2 root 1 nothing but k by 2. Similarly k by 2 root 1 nothing but k by 2 equal to minus 1, k by 2 k is equal to minus 1. This is the required answer. So here option C is correct. So easy question, most of the students solve this question easily. They ask this type of question in theory examination, it carries 4 marks, here it carries 1 mark. Take down. So now let us move on to the next question, question number 29. Once again this question based on the chapter continuity and differentiation, particularly differentiation of implicit function. Here implicit function is there. Usually they ask 5 or 6 question on this chapter in KCT. Let us take second question. In this case this is implicit function, we have to find out dy by dx. First we have to find out in this case x in terms of y, and then dx by dy, differentiate with respect to y, and then reciprocal, we get the required answer easily. This approach is easy. So here we take this, x is equal to cos y divided by cos of a plus y. So differentiate x with respect to y in this case. So now it becomes dx divided by dy, apply the quotient rule, denominator square cos square of a plus y, denominator take as constant cos of a plus y, differentiation of numerator cos y means minus sin y, again minus different numerator take as constant, differentiation of denominator cos of a plus y nothing but minus sin of a plus y, it becomes plus sin of a plus y. So this is in the form of sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. So using the formula sin a cos b minus cos a sin b is equal to sin a minus b, in the numerator it can be written as sin of a minus b, a plus y, b minus y, divided by denominator as it is cos square of a plus y. So here plus y minus y cancel, it becomes sin of a divided by cos square of a plus y. Now take reciprocal on both sides, we get the required answer. dy by dx is equal to cos square of a plus y divided by sin of a. So cos square of a plus y divided by sin of a is option B. Cos square of a plus y divided by sin of a, option B is correct in this case. This is NCERT direct question. All the students solve this question easily because they have already solved this type of question in NCERT textbook, but it is they ask this type of question in theory examination also. It carries 3 marks in theory examination, but here it carries 1 mark. Take down. So now let us move on to the next question, question number 30. This is the last question of this video. So this question based on the chapter once again differentiation, continuity and differentiation, particularly differentiation at a point. So here in this case f of x is given, modulus of cos x minus sin x is there. So this is different question. First we have to find out in this case f of x at x is equal to pi by x 6, and then differentiate with respect to x, and then apply the x is equal to pi by 6, we get the required answer. So in this case we have to find out f of x at pi by 6 means so we can draw the rough figure of cos x and sin x curve. Cos x, cos 0 1, this is pi by 2. Next sin x, sin 0 1, this is pi by 2, this is pi by 4, 45 degree. So cos x, this is function cos x, this function is sin x. So in this case pi by 3 in between 0 to pi by 4. So at pi by 3 cos x is greater than sin x. At pi by 6, pi by 6. So pi by 6 means what? 30 degree less than 45 degree and greater than 0 degree. At 30 degree cos x, here cos x is greater than sin x. Cos x is greater than sin x. Using this condition we have to find out the values of f of x. First f of x is equal to, in this case f of x is equal to cos x minus sin x, because this value is positive. In the positive value modulus once again positive value is obtained. If it is negative, here in this case negative means what? Sin x is greater than cos x, this can be written as minus of cos x minus sin x. Here positive, it can be written as plus of cos x minus sin x as it is. Now differentiate, this is the right time to differentiate with respect to x. F dash of x is equal to cos x minus sin x, sin x cos x. So now apply the x is equal to pi by 6. If f dash of pi by 6 is equal to minus sin pi by 6 minus cos pi by 6. Pi by 6 means 30 degree, sin 30 degree 1 by 2, cos 30 degree root 3 by 2. Now apply the values. Sin pi by 6 30 degree 1 by 2, cos pi by 6 30 degree nothing but root 3 by 2. Here minus 1 by 2 take outside, becomes 1 plus root 3. This is the answer. Minus 1 by 2 into 1 plus root 3 is the correct option. Option A is correct in this case. This is average question. Most of the students solve this question easily. Take down.